Welcome to the Utah Guy. Today we have a review of a restaurant called Los Hermanos. This restaurant has a few different locations, um, and as far as I know, there's one in Linden and there's one in Provo. I've been to both locations; both are excellent. Their food is really good. As far as comparison to um, it's more of a Tex-Mex type place. Really good food though. The salsa, I would say their salsa is a little bit more tomato saucy than I would prefer. Um, but I really love their chili rellenos. Their enchiladas and tamales are really good. And they have a really good chimichanga. If I'm in this area, Provo or Linden, and I want Mexican food, like this kind of type of Mexican food, this is probably where I'm gonna go. Um, that's it's hard to say because there's a couple other places that I really like too, like Milagros. That's a little bit more sweeter. Um, some people don't like Milagros because it's a little bit more has a little bit more sweetness to most of their food, especially their salsas. Um, but Los Hermanos is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the best Mexican food I've ever had as far as like this Tex-Mex style. But let's take a look at their menu real quick. Atmosphere is good. Service has usually been pretty quick. You can get pretty busy, especially that Provo location. Um, so enchiladas. Depending on what you get, it can be pretty expensive. These are huge, platefuls kind of a thing. Let's go back to the just the normal specialties. Fajitas 16 for a half or 21. So it's a little bit more pricey, guys. For what you get, it's a little bit more pricey. 15.50 for this chimichanga, not too bad. But some of these things like the fajitas, you can get fajitas at Chili Depend, for example, for $15, and I prefer those ones to these ones. Same thing. Same thing with the chimichanga. It's a little bit same price, I guess, as Blue Iguana in Salt Lake. So comparisons, similar prices on those kinds of things. But you get to some of these things. Like let's get to the combination. This is what I usually get when I come here. I'll usually get this Los Hermanos special and then keep half of it for the next day, so it's not too bad, but it's still 18.50. And I would prefer, the some of the food over at some of these other places for a little bit cheaper. But this is a huge portion of food, and you get to keep the rest of it for the next day, so that is kind of economical. Um, whereas burritos go, the other thing I sometimes get is this. They don't have it on here. Um, it's on their new menu, I guess. It's a different burrito. But I guess it's similar to these. It's pretty good as well. Anyways, guys, Los Hermanos. I would say cleanliness it's usually been pretty good for menu. I would say for the chips and salsa is probably their weak point as far as Mexican restaurants go that I like. I'd probably give that a 3.5. But everything else, the environment, everything, the atmosphere, 4 or 5. Anyways, guys, until next time, please subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.